Hello everybody, welcome back to Your Mongoose Hobby Time. Today we're painting more of the Chaos Lord and Karakadrak, but mainly we're going to be doing the detailing, or some of the detailing that isn't going to be affected by washes. So we're going to be using Abaddon Black, as well as, where is my brown? I don't think I have my, oh, and, what do they call it? Beastly Brown. Yeah, Beastly Brown. So, first thing we want to do is, I think we'll do the black first, because that's got the most detail work to it. Oh, excuse me. So shake it up good. Pop it out. Get it on the palette. Stop on the palette. Water. Good enough. And then we need this. So we're just gonna chuck him on there. Alright, so the big thing we want to get done is like the cape and stuff, so the cape detail. So I'm just gonna lift you up a little bit. There we go. So cape details like right here. We're gonna just sort of slide across. Now we're only doing 2 thin coats, which is good. The other thing is, I'm thinking of making the cape a kind of like a cool, like a sort of ethereal looking thing. I don't really know how I'm going to go about it, but it shouldn't be too hard considering. You know, I like to dry brush work, and I've seen a few things online telling me how to do like dry brush work on YouTube, so maybe that might be helpful. See, so we're doing 2 sweet thin coats, so we kind of want it to look like that for the first coat, just to get a kind of basic sort of rundown. But we are going to go in here, sort of make sure everything's good, and now I think that's really it for the coat, because we need to wait for that to dry. Oh, hold up, there is a little tiny sliver right in there, so we're going to get that. Good as I can, although I did get a little bit of black on there, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to wet our brush, wipe it off on our pants, and then try and wipe away the detail. Beautiful. That's alright. I'm going to wet brush again. Clean it off and swap it out for one like this. This little detail brush. Winsor & Newton, I believe it is... is it Winsor & Newton? It is Winsor & Newton. A Series 7. I'm trying to get it to focus. 00. Come on, focus. There we go. 00. Because we're going to do the little detail on the tiny... what do they call it? The little claws, and I don't want to get too much on there, and I don't want to fuck it up, which is alright. It might take a little while, but I don't mind it taking too much time. So we're just going to be doing the little claws in there. Now I probably won't do all of this on camera, because maybe I want to keep them short. I don't know, I'm sort of experimenting with length and stuff. But yeah, so little Winsor & Newton claw. Let me brush on here just to get it nice and solid, because we are going to do a bunch of scratching detail and stuff in there, but as of now we've just got black, which seems to be the best bet for what it is. Now I haven't used a lot of these brushes in a while, which is always a bit odd to me. Now he's gone, and now he's back. I haven't used these brushes in a little while, so it's always going to be a little bit of a thingy. Regardless, let's get more of these details. go all the way up close. See if you can see them in here. Yeah. Not too bad, I don't think. Although we will have to deal with some of the more annoying shit. But yeah, so we're gonna try and get in behind there as well. But that will be excuse me. That'll be for another time. It shouldn't take too long. Just casually snorting some cocaine off camera. There we go. Yeah, beautiful. Lovely. I don't for legal reasons, I don't actually do cocaine. That was just a joke. Right, can you see? Yeah, you can see pretty well. How's that looking? Not bad. There you go. Look at these next claws. Come on. Come on. Focus up. There we go. Beautiful. These claws here. I must say I do like... Oh! It's alright. I got a little bit on his face, but it's okay. I'll have to clean that up right now, actually. This is how you clean up these messes. And now, it's a little bit of a glaze. Look at that. It looks terrible, but that's okay. Sometimes a mistake is always good. We are allowed to have some happy little mistakes, as they say. So yeah. So this is the episode. We're only doing really the claws for this one. I was going to do Gothel Brown on all the satchels and stuff, but I'm thinking this might take a little bit too long. So we're only going to do the claws, the horns, and the little spines. And this is sort of how I do them. Well, this is my first time doing them, but this is sort of me showing you how you can do them as well if you'd like. Nice. Now we got the little toe beans at the back. Gotta get them done. Oh, beautiful. Try and get the toe beans back here. Try and get them on in camera, in frame. Very much, but you get the gist. You get the gist of what we're doing here. That pretty much that. I'm gonna have to clean up later, but yeah, that's sort of the gist. Now for the spines here, I'm only gonna do some selective ones, like this horn here, as well as the spines running along the back here, as well as the big spines running down and the two claws, as well as the big fuck off horn, like I just said. So let's get that done first. Let's do the big old horn first. Let's get the big old horn done. Alright, we're just gonna... Nice and quiet. Quite like the quiet. I think it's fun. Now, as I probably have said before, the base painting stage is the stage that looks the shittest. And I think that's kind of what gives it such merit. If you can get past the base painting stage, and you still like your work, wow, you're a legend. Actually, that's going on for about 10 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, let's get these back spines done. Get these back spines done. This is where I'll actually change my brush out a little bit because I'm using the same brush and I'm kind of just sort of trying to fucking brute force it, which is not working. So what I'll do here is I will grab something like this, one of these brushes here, a little bit thicker, a little bit wider, just because it'll be a little easier because now I'm painting a little bigger areas that are, while close to important parts, not such a big deal. So I can be a little bit more, I still need to be careful, but I can be a little bit more lax with my, uneasiness. Not bad. So we're using one of these big brushes, and we're just going to, as I said before, casually just slide over them. Back when I first started painting, I would make a mess of this. Right, royal mess. Same thing here, just casually. I am actually thinking, while I've got you all here, I'm thinking about painting up an entire Slaves to Darkness, like a small, 500 force, perhaps, or maybe 1,000 points. And my goal at some point is to paint a big old fuck off model. And one of them, I really want to paint a Demon Prince for my World Eaters that you haven't seen yet because I forgot to do tons of video. I forgot to do many a video on them. As well as Archaon the Ever-Chosen, but I'm kind of a little bit sort of miffed about that. I kind of want to do Lucius the Eternal and Bellicor, because I like Archaon, but he's not really a model that I want to paint, because while he looks boss as fuck, he's just kind of a bit I don't know. Lad riding a three-headed dragon is just awesome in general. A three-headed dragon is cool. I love Ghidorah from the old from the Monster Hunter universe, the Soho and the new one, I think it's New Line Cinema. I can't remember exactly who the ones have made it, but I love it. And so, being able to, see him on the big screen, where he's like, man, three-headed dinosaurs are kind of mid, as they say. I don't know, man. I'm trying to get the lingo, but I don't really know the lingo. By the way, I'm not being too careful because for this bit here, I'm going to do them in a specific colour. So I might as well actually paint these all black, because for this little bit here, I'm going to do a weird little scheme, something different, just for fun, just because I can. Well, this is a competition painting. I'm not winning, and I don't care about winning. I just want to show them some cool shit. Alright. So yeah, that's sort of the Chaos Lord and Karakajak. That's partial of it. Not everything, as you can see, not everything has been fully painted, but I'm going to do all that off camera. All the painting up the rest of the little toe beans and shit like that. But anyway, thank you all so much. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.